We are talking about the liberation and liberation and level of the Shavaka or Pachika Bodhisattva perfect Buddhahood, and those are the followers. According these followers, of course, there is we call the three vehicles. Mm, Three vehicles, the vehicle or the three vehicles, and each individual vehicles like a vehicle, and like Shavaka vehicles, and then it's like to take like this path, and then there are level like a path bhumis, and like a five general Buddhist like a journey, beginning the end of the be perfect Buddha. We have level of the five path, 10 bhumis. This is the principle. Of course, according the different vehicles, there's a little bit different accounting, and that's our like kind of we need to passing by or need to go through that, and therefore like it doesn't matter when we enter into the Shavaka's path or Pachika Buddha's path, or it is the Bodhisattva's path, or like a Mahayana's path, and also it's like through the five paths, like 10 bhumis. Of course, there are you can to count 11 bhumi, 12 bhumi, 13 bhumi, 14 bhumi, 15 bhumi. I think it's the last most highest one, 16. 16 is the Judu Lamasas, Judu Yeshi Lamasas. Judu is like 16 is the more than that, not. This kind of the counting I think is very specific, but generally we have 5 paths, 10 bhumis. When we are thinking about the 5 paths, 10 bhumi, how I can to climb, how I can to go through. And for example, when we say, oh, I need to go through the 5 cities and 10 stopped, and then how I can to go through this, which occur, which kind of. This is like kind of physical journey, verbally journey. Here in our journey is not physically. Of course, physical, that more like kind of the entirely mentally journey. And mentally journey, minds take the highway of the samadhi, and based on discipline, and then it's like the samadhis and the wisdoms to support, and then mind need to reach the destination of the liberation, and the how do you say, is the citadel of the Buddhahoods. And then there are like kind of we can just need to cross 5 paths and 10 bhumis. 5 paths, 10 bhumis. 5 paths, 10 bhumis. Our lassos, yes. 5 paths, it's very easy to understand. 5 paths. Oh, what? 5 paths? Oh, 5 paths. Path is path. Oh, lassos, path. 5 paths. The path of the accumulation merit, the path of the accumulation merit, and the path of the junctions, conjunction, or join is sometimes join, path of the conjunction, path of the join, path of the conjunction, connector path between normal path and the superior path. And then it's this second path, the path of the joining. And then third path, the path of the seeing, path of the seeing. The path of the seeing, path of the seeing. Oh, yeah, path of the seeing. What you see, maybe something reality inside the mind, just see a little bit truth of the mind. Truth of mind you see, you can to see truth of the phenomena. And then it's like this really the feature, like dimension or like dynamic, the feature of the phenomena you see to understand. Wow! Then you appear in the path of the seeing. Then of course path of seeing there's a process. And then it's like more process is there is you call the path of the meditation. Meditations you experience again and again the truth of the true realities, or truth of the phenomena, truth of your mind, truth of everything. Like this wonderful moon, like kind of the waxy moon. Then it's like you start the bhumis. Bhumis means like first day is a moon is how it's the size. Like this. Second, third, fourth, fifth, like this. Then it's like first you very tiny to see the moon. It is a moon. You not fully to see your moon. Very tiny, but it's a moon. When you be the path of the seeing, that means you saw the moon. And at that is moon. This is not look very tiny like this, but doesn't matter. Moons. I look again. Then there's waxy moons that's bigger, and now it's bigger. And then it's like then there is we call the bhumis. Maybe bhumis also they have name. Generally, first bhumi is below the path of the seeing. But second, like start the second bhumi is below the path of the meditations. And then it's like meditations. First, then is the meditation you start, and then is a second bhumi. And then it's like to developed. You have each name there is. First name, the second name, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10, like bhumis names, according to your realizations. For example, first you be in the path of the scenes. You reach the first bhumis. What bhumi means? Lever. Like a lever. That time is. We can to say, so what does lever say? When you you study things, it's like maybe in your programs, like kind of, today this subject matter, tomorrow this subject matter. 7 or 10 days you have maybe 10 schedule. And then it's like you study first, first finished. Maybe in the first, like the schedule, you have their subject matter, many things. And you study it, and then it's the second more easy, third more easy. But you look back, all what you realize it, or you study things, everything you under you control. Like this, and when we be in the path of the meditations, then it's like already is according to bhumi is the second, and then it's like bigger realization, bigger and bigger. Of course, still there is disturbing emotion and like negative things, but more and like kind of the strong when we be in the path of the meditations. And then it's like slowly, then last moment, 10th bhumi is cross, and then it's like one moment we become the enlightenment, because it's like one moment is moon is completed coming out from the something, and then it's like a full moon. We can say full enlightenment, and like this, and then it's a. This is like we call the 5 path and 10 bhumis. Then this is of course Shavaka, Pachika Buddha, Bodhisattva. They need to go through that. And then it's like we can to say it's like 5 path. Okay, 5 path. The first path and the accumulation path. Accumulation path is do you have a deviation or difference? Yeah. There's a accumulation path is divided to 3. Oh, how you can to divide it? You can to say it's lesser, middle, big, and then it's like first, second, third. And this like kind of the divided to the 3. This is the path of the accumulation, divided 3. Yes, do you understand? And someone's mind is not here, it's something else. Then is what I need to talk. And like this, make joke. And then the accumulation path is a divided 3. Okay, lesser, medium, higher, 3. Okay, then is a second path you call the path of the junction, or path of the junction or joining. Path of the join is also divided 4. Are you sure? Oh yes, 4. And first path has 4, second has 4. Okay, then first one's look, first one's 3, second one has the 4. Are you sure? Yes. First path of the accumulation is a 3, lesser, medium, higher. And second path is called the join, conjunction, and 4. Yeah, 4. Maybe I don't want to say the name because maybe we can to study tomorrow. And then is the third path. Path of the seeing means you just to past over or the overcoming or pass by, or second path of junction. Then you are reach in one moment in the path of the seeing. Wonderful. You breathe. Now you completely relax. You never ever return to the samsara. Progressively you are forward. Because you see that moment your mind is very much destructible. Why? Because you see the truth. Then even someone's coming to say, do not follow the Buddha step. Do not kind of the thinking about liberation. I know. Now I see my own intrinsic nature of the truth. Surely liberation is there. And confident yourself. And so happy. We may be called the joyful path. And you can that time really is like maybe your discipline and like a kind of coding the tree Pitakas. You're like kind of the training realization of the discipline. Fantastic. Wonderful. And also it's like according to your how do you say, training realization of the samadhi, training realization of the wisdoms, wonderful. And then it's like a kind of through these samadhis, and you can to visit or to have the vision of the 100 Buddhas feel, and you can to make the benefit 100 sentient beings same time. Maybe you can to make liberation sometimes 100 sentient beings. Maybe what does it mean? Whoever connected to you, whoever received your something qualities, and you can to have strength, power, naturally, like kind of we can to say example, okay, and some is in the perspective cover over, and also some in the some other circumstances, whether it's cold, but sunlight is there, but yes, but vegetation is some in the hot place, some causing place can make vegetations to grow up, not everywhere. Then slowly some this seasons is change. Some is more coming more and more out, cloud, cold, and then sun's heat is more strong, more you're not necessarily some cozy hot place. More everywhere is vegetations grow up, and then it's like finally summer. Okay, not like kind of obstacle. Sun is a really vegetations received, and fully the sunlight, and then it's like limitless vegetations can grow up. Exactly like this. When we be in the path of the scenes, then it's like kind of we have strength, power, and to say whoever like some number limited sentient beings can, and limited activities like kind of not unlimited, the limit like 100. They say 1200s, and kind of you can to do same times. It's just like this. Then it's like more and more and more and more higher. Like this. Then it's today it's maybe it's, we say it's like 5 path, 10 boomings, and this one is the first path accumulation maybe divided 3, second path conjunction divided 4, third path is like part of the seeing. We're talking about the qualities of the salmon, the liver. And because it's like you first like booming, you reached how much you have quality, how much benefit for others. And then is the second path is a path of the meditation. And then is like you reach like kind of you receive or the qualities of the second booming. And of course then is the qualities like more than the higher than the first booming, and like 200 sentient, like 200 200 things you can to do benefit for the others. Like sunlight is a little big, and all the vegetation small like this. Then slowly during the meditations, first bigger, second bigger, third bigger, fourth bigger, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, 9, until the bigger. 9 is maybe last moment to kind of the understand everything's like this. And today is like this. Maybe I want to stop, and to question is tomorrow. Our prayer is that maybe every day we can to pray the Sondo Pari Malam, and like this. Thank you very much, and your attentions. Omam Benzangara Pimasa Ranyak Nanda Lodar Nyumi Ba Sardong Kame De Tong Long Ku Tsal Truk Hin Kam Je Kup Cha Sondo Par Je Rabo Shivar Shop Saya Deva Durji Den Tu San Jarve Chun Ko Koroni Te Na Shong Aya Long Ke Lin Sondo Par Je Rabo Shivar Shop Rutsu Te San Zang Po Tsawa Di Chen Jong Bo To De Jin Kan Zhu Zong Ko Go Tsimo Song Ga Sa. Maybe we have that sound. Huh? Okay, okay, sorry. The adjustment. There is only one music, yes? This one. I thought I copied, no? Can you see? Only here is one music, yes? Oh, this one maybe. Yes. Lo zhen yu mi ba sa dong ga me de tong long ku za zhe ge xin ka ma ji gu pe cha pa je ro bo xi wa xiao dang li sa yi te wa dur ji de tu sum jia li chun ko ko ro ni te ye na xiao nga ya long ke le pa je ro bo xi wa xiao ko pa lan zhe zi ti san zhen ga la di chen zhong bu to de ji ge pa le me kan zhu zong ko ko Ka sang ten yo pa de sang do par je ru shi wa sho Tse mo yar me kong sha shi lo sho ngon ben de ya Ko pe ta shang shuan de na sha na pa me sang tang yin do sang do par je ru shi wa sho Je lo ben de yi Na pa ge ta la ta je tong sha ren da ya gu je ta wa ja Shunchu Senchu Rinpoche Mashi Bana Chechurji Shiba Nyamba Miba No Kone Kone Kori Rarvi Korva Shinkamsa Pendon Deva Malunjong Shenren Zewa Tenzan Janso Ye Shapi Santi Parda Tenjur Chik Shunchu Shula Yoro Songchi Nanjong Dojalan Poma Shunchu Om Benja Sato Samaya